Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm excited to be back with another video for you. I'm also filming on the camera that I filmed with last time, so I hope that the quality is better. I'm trying to up my video quality and produce more videos, but this is all just such a learning experience, and so I'm excited to share a different kind of video with you today. I feel like I'm always sharing beauty videos and fashion videos. I love sharing those because obviously that's what I'm passionate about, along with many other things, and so I like sharing more personal things, and I hope that you'll find this video helpful, inspiring, and just kind of like, if I can share more personal things, then we're able to get to know each other so much more, because I feel like I share a lot on my YouTube channel, but I also feel like there's so much of my life that you don't see and that I want you to know about and just kind of connect more. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe if you like this video. If you're new, I would love for you to subscribe and also like the video if you enjoy it. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 tips that you can use every day to be more confident. I am someone that I think in some ways, like, I look like I'm brave because I put myself out here, but to me it's so much easier for me to be myself around people that I don't know. For some reason, it's harder for me to be myself around people that I know. I find it so strange that, like, I can come on here and talk to you guys, and I don't know if it's somebody that I went to high school that's watching this video, or like somebody that doesn't like me that's watching it because they just want to get back at me, or they're just nosy, or if it's just somebody that truly doesn't know me and that enjoys being my friend on here. And so I think that as we grow with life, we learn, and one of my biggest fears has always been putting myself out there and being confident in like who I am and what I'm doing. And more than often enough, I find out that there are a ton of other girls that feel this way too. It doesn't matter if it's a personal aspect of your life that you are lacking confidence in, whether it's your friendships, your family, your marriage, or whether it's a business aspect. I think that these tips are all things that you can apply to any area of your life, just to help you feel more confident, more powerful. So the first tip I have for you is to dress the part. Obviously, I love clothes, except for when I was making this video, I could not find any top to wear, and of course I'm wearing a black t-shirt because that's what I feel most comfortable in. But really, dress the part. Wear what makes you feel comfortable. Maybe you need to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and try something else. Recently, I tried on this romper. I'll insert it here so that you can see, but I'm not a jumpsuit kind of girl. Like, I've never been able to wear them. I just never felt good in them, and I saw this one, I loved it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it on. I shot with my friend Tiffany, my photographer, and you guys, this made me feel so confident. It made me feel like I could conquer the world. So whether you have a dress code at work, whether you're going out with your friends, or even if you're like me and you work from home, don't stay in your sweatpants. Like, that is the biggest thing I can tell you. I find myself wearing sweatpants right now. And when you dress good, when you take the time to do your hair and do your makeup and care for yourself, it's not a materialistic thing. You feel so much better when you take the time to care for yourself, your body, your hair, your makeup, your clothes, and just look good. You feel much better, you feel more confident, you feel more powerful when you've taken the time to select out your outfit and just own it. So I think that that's like something that I struggle with personally, is like, I'm like, oh gosh, am I overdressed? Am I too dressed? People are gonna look at me and they're thinking like, who the hell does she think she is? But really, you feel more confident when you are dressed nice. So maybe it's, you wanna wear a pair of heels. Maybe you wanna wear like some kitten heels. You don't wanna wear stilettos. Put on your heels instead of your flats. Even if it's like a tiny one, it might make you walk like you know what you're doing. There's so many little things that you can do in the way you dress and the way you hold yourself. So dress the part. I love like how people always say like dress for the job. Is it dress for the job that you want to have, not the one you do have? So maybe you're not a CEO, maybe your business is in the loss stage, maybe it's not even making money. Dress like you own a 6-figure business. Dress for what you want, not what you have, so that way you're setting yourself up for success and you're just kind of laying the groundwork, and people see you and they're like, okay, she knows what she's doing a good job, so I'm gonna get on board with what she's doing. Maybe you don't have a clue what you're doing, but you dress like you do and people will respect you for that. Tip number 2 is you are you. So there's only one you on this earth. There's only one me. There's only one Jay. There's only one Diesel. There's only one of us. So I think it's so easy to get caught up in being someone else or restraining yourself, because if you see something that somebody else does, you think, okay, they did this and they're successful, so that's what I need to do. And to some extent, like, good practices, good business practices, I mean, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. But when it comes to being yourself and who you are and making your choices, people will respect you so much more for being yourself. And when you are yourself, you'll be so much more confident, because you won't be constantly checking yourself saying, oh my goodness, do I have to do this, or do I have to say this, or should I act like this, should I stand like this, should I walk like this? Okay, yeah, you want to be a confident person, but when you are yourself, you will be the most confident you. I have spent so much time being so concerned about what other people thought of me that I just restrained myself from being myself. But I found out that when I was myself, people loved me for me. They didn't love me for who I was trying to be. People didn't dislike me for who I was trying to be. The people that I needed to be surrounded by found me, and I found them because I was being myself. And I think that's the most important thing you can do. And being yourself, you will be so much more confident, like I said, because you won't be constantly checking yourself. You won't be worried about what you're doing. You will just be yourself, and you'll naturally be so much more happy and so much more confident. I love this quote from Dolly Parton. And she says, find out who you are and do it on purpose. That is so true. I think we're all constantly trying to find out who we are, but I think sometimes when we're trying to find out who we are, we can kind of morph ourselves into being someone else. But I think if we can find out who we are, what we love, what we don't love, what we want to do, what we don't want to do, and do those things on purpose, we will be so much more happy, and in return, we'll be so much more confident in ourselves, the decisions we make, and the choices we make, and we will finally be living the life that we love. The third tip I have is to eliminate the word just. So I recently heard this, I believe it was on a podcast, I'm not quite sure which episode, who said it, it just goes through my mind so fast, but they were talking about eliminating the word just from your vocabulary. Of course, you're gonna have certain instances where you're gonna want to use the word just, but when you're describing yourself, when you're describing your business, your job, your hobby, what you're doing, don't use the word just. I find myself saying, oh, I just write a blog, or oh, I just have a YouTube channel, or oh, I just went to William & Mary, I just, did this. And don't get me wrong, you don't want to like brag all the time, but what you are and what you do is what you do. It's not what you just do. So be confident in what you do, and don't be like, oh, I just do this, or I just go here. Be proud of what you do. You have every right to be proud. Don't throw it in other people's face and be rude about it, but I found that when I have like tried to catch myself when I'm gonna use the word just, I feel so much more confident, because I can say, I do this, I'm a blogger, I write this blog, I have this YouTube channel. And while some people might not understand what that is, the people that do it, they're like, holy cow, that's so cool, you do that. And I think when you kind of like shy away and use the word just, you almost look unprofessional. So you're not gonna feel confident. But when you say what you are and believe in what you do, and don't use the word just, you'll be so much more confident in what you're saying and what you're describing and how you're portraying yourself to other people. Tip number 4 is come prepared. This is something that I struggle with so much. I struggled with this in high school and college, forgetting my textbook, forgetting my notebook, forgetting my laptop, forgetting my homework, forgetting to do the reading. Okay, maybe I didn't forget to do the reading. I just didn't do it. But whatever you're doing, come prepared. Whether you're going to a conference for work, come prepared. Do your research. Find out who the speakers are going to be. Do a little research on them. Find out who their connections are. Find out what successes they've had, what failures they've had. Do a little bit of research. If you're doing your blog and you want to like redo your direction, or you don't know what you're doing, do a little research and come prepared. When you do that, you will feel so much better. You will know everything you need to know. You'll know more than what you need to know. You'll be relaxed, you'll be calm, you won't be anxious, and therefore you'll be so much more confident. I am the kind of person, I recently had to go to court because I got a window tint ticket. I got there, I didn't even know if I had my driver's license with me. I didn't even have my ticket. I left that at home. I was terrified they were gonna lock me up for a window tint ticket. Thank goodness that they didn't. But come prepared. Like, that's something I seriously have to work on, because when I am prepared, I feel so much better, so much more confident. I'm like, okay, I got this, I know this, I don't have to worry, I can be myself, I can be proud, because everything is where it should be, and it is how it should be, and I'm prepared. So do yourself a favor and get it together. The fifth and final tip I have is to get into a routine. So this is something I struggle with. Jay, my husband, he is so routine. If you were gonna track him down, you could totally do it, because you know what he'd be doing at like every moment. And I love him so much, and I need to kind of take note of what he is doing and get a little bit better about my routines. But when I have a morning routine and I have an evening routine, whether it's a workout, a meditation, prayer, you know, a certain skincare regimen, I feel so much better. So my morning routine is something that I am working on, and I'm hoping to share with y'all soon, but my evening routine is a piece of cake. I know once I go in and put on my pajamas, wash my face, do my skincare, like, I'm slowly starting to wind down for the evening, and I have a few things in place that I do to help me prepare for the next day. Any kind of routine that you can set will definitely set you ahead and make you more prepared, more confident, because you do it all the time. You know that everything is where it should be, everything is how it should be, and you're excited and prepared to take on the next day or the next project that you have. So I would definitely recommend putting any kind of routines, systems in place, whether it's your business or your personal life, because you're going to be feeling much more confident in what you're doing, because you're prepared, you're in your groove, and you're in your best mind. Those are my 5 tips for being more confident each day. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I definitely find that confidence is something that I lack a lot of the times. I'm not one to be like super confident in myself and what I'm doing, and probably because I am not always prepared in some of those things. But these are the things that I found that if I adjust and stick to them and do them and follow through with them, I feel so much more confident about myself and about my business and about my life. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please let me know. If you have any tips for being more confident, leave them in a comment down below. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up so I will know, or you can leave me a comment letting me know that you liked them, and I will be sure to kind of share more of this type of content with you guys. And I really hope that you liked it, because I feel like it's very special to me. As someone that struggles with like my confidence and all these things, I feel like you probably could not guess that, maybe so, but I love sharing this, and I love getting to talk about it, and it just truly means a lot to me. So I would love to incorporate more of that onto my channel. So whether you struggle with confidence in your business or your personal life, I hope that these tips will help you, and that I hope you'll be inspired to inspire other people to be more confident and to lift each other up all of the time, because I feel like there's always room for more uplifting and more positivity in whether it's the blogging industry, YouTube, or any kind of business, any kind of personal life. If you're in high school, if you're on a sports team, like, lift each other up. It's not always about competition, and the best way for everybody to succeed is to do it together. So I hope that you found this video helpful and that you enjoyed it, and that you will subscribe. And as always, leave any video requests down below, and I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye guys.